I'm going to talk about my character strengths.
Yeah. Okay. So, Jake, how do you feel your resilience is after your first week?
I feel like I'm resilient because I can deal with problems if they arise.
What kind of problems did you deal with last week?
I dealt with having to use cameras and talk to people.
Yeah, did you find it hard to work with the cameras and to work with people?
Not too hard, but I managed to do it anyway.
Yeah. So, 1 to 5.
I'd
Saying
say
1 was the hard.
I would be a 3 in
A
resilience.
3, yeah. So 1 was the hardest and 5 was the easiest.
Yeah.
So you're about your middle, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on to curiosity. So, how do you feel your curiosity is?
I feel like I'm quite curious because I want to know more about the filmmaking that I do.
Yeah. Was there anything that sparked your curiosity last week with Lindsay and Warwick? Did they mentioned anything? Or did you do anything?
I feel like I'm learning more, even though I'm also doing English, which is not like the filmmaking from media that I'm doing.
Yeah. So going back to filmmaking though, what one thing did you find last week which kind of sparked your curiosity?
I like the editing.
Yeah. Did you find that was something you might want to get into?
Well,
Learn
that's
more?
one of the things I'd like to start improving.
Yeah. So you're more of when you see yourself more as an editor than a film, like going out with a camera more.
I can do both, but I do like editing.
Yeah, editing more. So 1 to 5, how would what would you
That would
say?
also be a 3.
A 3, yeah. On the curiosity, okay. Okay, optimism. So what do you think your optimism is?
I'm quite optimistic because I feel like I can to help people out during my course, as I seem to be able to have a positive attitude throughout it.
Yeah. Do you feel, since starting this course last week, that your optimism has got high?
I feel like throughout the year it will increase
Yeah.
as I'm going to learn more and know more about other people.
Yeah. Okay. Ambition. So, what's your ambition? What do you want to inspire to? What's your passion? So, you've already said that you.
As one of my ambitions, one of my largest ambitions is to become a film director.
Yeah.
But obviously it's also to make sure that I know how to get on with my work and how to do the best I can with people who are cooperating with me.
So, though you want to be a filmmaker, which is really good, what we did the last week or so, you said about editing. So, do you think even though you want to be a filmmaker, do you think you might want to go down the route of being an editor, or
That would be a good idea, but it's options for the moment.
Yeah. Okay. What about respect? Is there anyone in the class or on the course, or even Lindsay or Warwick, that you kind of have respect for?
I have
or any
respect
recognition
for
that you
people in my class, especially Lindsay, because she seems quite helpful.
Yeah. Okay. So there's no one else that you've worked with in your peers, or anyone that the other students that you've worked with that you've.
I also feel respect for the other students in my class because they seem to care about me.
Yeah. Who did you work with last week that kind of like sparked that? Do you remember?
I think it was someone called Dexter.
Okay. Yeah. You worked with Dexter. So he was very helpful.
Yeah.
Because you went out and did experiments, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, confidence from 1 to 5. How do you feel from like a week and a bit ago to now? How
I feel
confident do you feel?
more confident now than I did when I first started this course.
Yeah.
And I believe I will become more confident the longer I do it.
Yeah. How confident do you feel about using the Premiere Pro and the cameras and that stuff?
Even though I know a lot more than I did, So, with confidence over things related to filmmaking, I have some at the moment, but I can increase that the more I do it.
Yeah, and how do you feel? Do you feel that you can go out on your own with a camera and to develop more skills?
I think I can do that as well.
Yeah, had you ever used a camera before?
Yeah, I have used a camera
So
before.
you knew the basic stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. And like with the editing suite Premiere, how did you feel editing? Did you, after you, obviously the initial you need to know how to cut something, but once you did that, I saw you kind of working on your own with it. How did you feel doing that? Did you feel very confident that you could?
yeah, I had more knowledge about it,
Yeah?
so I can gain the knowledge of things in my class to improve my abilities for my confidence.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Ownership. Right. Was there anything last week that went wrong? Not badly wrong, but went wrong, which you kind of like held your hands up and like thought, yeah, it was my fault.
I do like to work with people, but I will understand that if I make a mistake, they may not be too happy about it.
Yeah. Do you remember that the time when you had the camera and you put it in, you put the SD card in the wrong way?
Yeah,
and Warwick had to help us
I need to make sure that I'm more responsible.
with the equipment.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
as I need to be careful.
cool. So okay, so my last one is self-control. So if someone had anything happened last week that you had to use you may not have happened, but like self-control, if did anything happen that you might have to thought, okay, I can't have a go at this person, I can't I need to like react in a different way kind of thing.
I need to, well, when it comes to self-control, I need to make sure I know what I'm doing with myself
Yeah.
instead of relying on people or making a distraction to them.
Right. Okay. And then maybe, do you feel sometimes working with the other students that you get a little bit wound up, or do you?
Sometimes, but I try not to feel like that.
Yeah. Okay. So do you feel? So you feel happy that you're working with the
Yeah, I
students?
feel
and,
like
you haven't had any problems.
I'm doing
or anything
alright
like
with people on my course, so I can eventually progress through my media course.
that? Okay. That's cool. That's it. Press stop.